say we start with my creation.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
No.
8.
It's like in the middle of like a ranch, and it's like super hot out there.
Is this your first time doing like a YouTube original?
Yeah.
Oh, so you must be hyped.
Bro, it's so sick, and it's gonna come out in like 3 months, and the production of it, bro, like, yeah, you saw that?
Aiden?
I took the L, yeah. I was just shooting, but after like the second or third game, like we were so out of breath, and like, there was no AC in there, and I'm like, I don't know if I could finish this. So what kind of food do we got going here?
Okay, so basically the difference between like how normal bodybuilders diet and how I diet is I do carnivore, so it's basically all meat. There's no vegetables in it.
Okay.
You got salmon, eggs, sardines.
Sardines?
Yeah. And then what's even worse is the liver.
Oh my gosh. But do
But
you like the taste of it, right? Or do you just have to eat it?
I mean, I don't personally enjoy it. Kind of like bad steak, to be honest. It's kind of metallic.
If it's good for you, I'm gonna eat whatever.
Yeah.
So
I got a little bit of caviar.
they sell caviar at Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so
Dude, what kind of shorts do you have? Are we wearing the same exact shorts?
matching diets, matching shorts,
Matching weight, muscles, like it's everything.
It's all the same.
Can you show us a little flex?
A little flex.
Bruh, that's so great. Goals one day? You want to see mine and Noah's flex?
Shredded.
You've been working
A
out.
little bit, but not like that. Not like that.
Soon to be after this video. Bro, my legs are so skinny, but like I don't want to like get into working out and just work out like upper body and then my legs are like pencils. Bro, oh my god. Last time and this is like legit, the last time I tried lifting, this was like 5 years ago, I could barely do the bar.
Okay.
But that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully after 5 years I can at least do the bar.
Yeah.
Like I could lift it, but it was like just more tilting.
But we're down for whatever, we can just go through it, and we have the private spot at Global, so it's gonna be
Let's go. I'm hyped, baby. Let's go.
So we're running Rug, or Brian, one or the other. You guys know him from his channel. He's got like 20 million subscribers. We're gonna be running him through sort of my typical daily meals. Today we're only doing 2 meals because I ate my first meal already early because I was up early. We have a little bit more variety than I usually do because we wanted to show him a little bit of the different things that I use in my diet. Since it's carnivore, it's pretty simple. So we got 2 New York strips. I think each of us are gonna have one of these for the second meal. And then we got eggs because those are easy to fry up and cook. Eggs and steaks, just red meat is really common in my diet. Of course, we had to get beef liver for him to try because nobody likes beef liver. And the last one, Alex said it was an interesting taste. So on top of that, we had sardine, got a little bit of salmon roe or caviar, and then some salt, some olive oil, pretty simple. And then we have some salmon as well in the fridge. Earlier today, I had 5 eggs and 5 ounces of beef. For our second meal, we're gonna do eggs, salmon, and liver.
I want to switch that though. Like I don't want to only Postmates.
Yeah, that's what Alex was saying. He like just Postmates stuff whenever he needs food. We'll do 4 eggs here, and then we have the salmon fillets already prepared. Probably just like 2 ounces of the beef liver. I mean, you can do eggs, right? Or no?
Yeah, I'll do eggs.
4 scrambled eggs each.
Okay.
And then
Getting 4 eggs each?
Yeah.
It's a lot of protein.
I mean, sometimes I don't even cook with oil because I'm like, that's too many calories. But I think I will for the liver so it doesn't taste like absolute dog. We want to go to the Brazilian steakhouse. You know the ones where they walk around with the spit and they cut it?
Yep.
Do they do that?
Yeah, that's Brazilian steakhouse.
We gotta do that for the channel.
Whoa, that's what the liver looks like?
Yeah, so this is the liver. Yeah, you gotta be very precise, especially if you're trying to lose body weight, which I don't think is your goal at this point.
Definitely not my goal.
So I marked this down before we got here because I'm so particular. For lunch, this is my lunch, Brian's first meal. 4 eggs, 2 ounces of grass-fed beef liver, and then 6.2 ounces of the grilled salmon from Whole Foods. Pretty simple meal, a little bit of variety. Hopefully the liver doesn't keep me up later because of the micronutrients and stuff. I'm gonna guess probably, I mean, you're a little bit taller than me. You're probably like FaZe Rug, weighing in at a whopping 118.2 pounds.
Are you gonna kill me?
This one's and then this one's one, so it's like a
That sounds so good.
it's coming along, but it's a lot of work and a lot of money, you know, putting into it. So
It's gonna be so worth it when you guys launch it.
Yeah,
Trust.
100%.
You just crush everything. Crush the meal, crush the pre-workout.
I figured we'd do just like 4 exercises for chest, and we'll start with just a flat dumbbell press just because that's like the most simple. Gauge your strength and you can slowly progress up.
I don't want you to think that I'm already good at like everything. Like I literally have zero knowledge in this. So
I expect you to be pressing like at least 100.
okay, let's do it then. I'm ready. Like just how people get excited, like if you're a boxer, you walk into somewhere, you see the boxing ring. When I walk into somewhere and I see a court, it's crazy.
Jim is so specific. It feels like you're a kid in a candy store. That's how I always reference.
Yes,
like you
bro.
select all the equipment in and go where your hands feel comfortable. That's probably good. When you feel your scap, so there, right there, right?
Yeah.
So you feel your shoulder blades connect at the bottom of the motion, that's how deep you should go. So a lot of people will just come way further than that, and eventually you're just causing internal rotation. If you don't have the mobility to go that deep, you don't have the mobility.
The one thing with push-ups, like my arms start to shake like crazy after like a few. Like, is that normal?
Whenever you're working a muscle that hasn't been worked before, a lot of times you'll get like shake.
When you're working through it, your body's not used to it, so the shaking is literally just your mind trying to make the connection on how to make that move and how.
I don't know, have you ever done like a dumbbell press before? So it's the same thing as the bench press, just with dumbbells?
No.
Okay, so when I first started lifting, like I would get destroyed in my comment section because people are like, why is he lifting so light and going so slow or whatever, right? So
people don't get it.
That's how I learned the technique, and then as I progressed, I just continued to increase the weight. So now I've started to do more like strength.
Are you at what, like 40, 50?
For dumbbells? No, we'll go up to like 120s usually.
Wait, like these?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I don't know about that.
We'll start light.
I'll start at 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good start, right? What do you want to do if you're new to the gym? Just go in, heaviest dumbbell on the rack, go lift it.
Yeah, you can, we're 120.
Yeah. You just want to kick kind of back so that you're in a good position. Like a lot of people, when they start, they kick out and they're like this. That's how you like injure your shoulder. So you want to stay as tight as possible. Keep your lats engaged, so that's your back. This is like an internally rotated position. If I can get back here, where I'm set and my chest is out, I'm gonna be a lot stronger and a lot more stable. I'll keep the weight centered over top of my body. As I'm coming down, I only want to go to that point where my scapula, my shoulder blades,
Where they touch.
Tempo, like a 3-second tempo on the way down. Come to that point where your shoulder blades touch. 1, 2, 3, try to squeeze your chest as much as possible. And so when I kick back, my elbows pretty much stay in one position because I don't want to be too tight like this. I don't want to be too extended or else it's like loose. The closer it is to your body, the stronger you're gonna be. So when I come back, it's tight here. So as you get more advanced with it, my tempo became more 3 seconds down, 1 second up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it's really controlled.
Make it harder, or is the 1 second harder?
If you're able to contract the muscle explosively, you're actually gonna get more development, but a lot of people can't. So when I'm starting, I'm literally focusing on only using my chest the whole time. So going slower to start to get my chest actually to work rather than just my arms, it's gonna be harder. But as you get more experience, exploding and squeezing is good. Same thing. I'm slightly lower than that even. Yep.
They may be blind to me.
So calm,
just
collected.
wait and see.
Yeah. And so Tristan is moving
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Wait, what's the most you've done?
125s, but that was at my strongest point.
Dude, that is crazy. Oh my God. Second set.
Yeah. So we'll do sets of 10 still. Have the bar in a good place where that when you come down, it just kind of sits across this line here.
So breathe out.
Breathe out. Keep breathing. Keep your core tight. Yep. There you go. Yep. Keep your wrist straight.
Yeah, ooh, I'm on the way. Game time, who wanna play? I showed up just to ruin your day. Count my green till I'm blue in the face. I don't wanna talk, please give me my space. About to go ghost till I give me my rave. Flow too fast, can't get with my pace. I'm a spaz on as soon as Quentin give me that bass. Boom, 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 boom. One out of smoke like
Wrist
a chimney.
straight.
It's my turn like I'm Timmy. I'm Diddy. Y'all boys stink, y'all Big Mickey, y'all mini. I'm your favorite writer's writer. I'm on fire. I leave everybody retired. My team, the only people I admire. My empire only.
That's good.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck, that felt heavy.
How many was that? I missed some of the beginning of that.
9, I think, right?
Nice.
Oh my God, bro. That was crazy.
You know, so annoying. I was like halfway off the left side, eh?
Look like 15.
No, actually, that's what I'm saying. Compared to me doing it too, because I'm shaking on 15s and like he's barely shaking on 110s. That's our weight right there, bro.
Incline, which is basically the same thing, except we're gonna bring this bench up. Essentially the same thing. This one, you have to be a little bit more careful with your range of motion too. Same thing with your scap. As soon as your shoulder blades touch, just come back up. I don't actually think you need that much of an incline. If you go too high on the incline, you're just getting a lot of front delt working. So basically what I'm doing is going up to like, what would you say that is, a 25, 30 degree angle? And we're just gonna try to isolate our upper pec by driving, keeping our elbows a little bit more out and driving through at the top. I'm not gonna go too wide with the press because as soon as you start going wide with your hand, you're gonna start hitting more of your sternal head again. I find it's easier to kick one arm up first. So I'll go like this, keep it tight here.
Okay.
And then come up like this. Same thing though. I don't want to come too deep. Just like where my scaps, my shoulder blades touch, and then.
Please don't let me drown. Please don't let me drown.
So kick one leg up.
So like kind of keep it here, and then the other here, and then. Yep.
You're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in, and I don't wanna die.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
But your poison feels so right. Why do I want you when you're bad for me? My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe.
You push through that.
Down. You really don't need more than like 4 exercises per muscle group. Some people just extend it for way too long. There's no point in just doing excessive volume if you're not able to maximize how much weight you're pushing or your overall output. So you can push yourself a little bit more in this one.
Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my demon in disguise. I learned to love the cage you keep me in, but the walls keep closing in, and I don't wanna die. But your poison feels so right. Why do I want you when you're bad for me? My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe. My perfect storm, my beautiful catastrophe.
So we've done 2 exercises so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably gonna finish with this, and then we'll do some maybe just push-ups to finish. For someone who's super experienced, doing push-ups may not provide enough stimulus, but for someone who's just starting, like we said, like mastering that is super important. So
Okay.
you don't want to go straight out like this, because then you're gonna put your bicep tendon at risk, right?
Okay.
Anything that's too far out is gonna put you in a compromised position. You're gonna step forward, and then as you come through, you want to really squeeze and push, almost as if you're pushing your palms together at the top. So come back, control it, let your scaps, your shoulder blades move, as I said.
Okay.
You don't need to go crazy far back, just enough to get a stretch.
Bang, bang, it's the blood on your hands, babe. Or am I the one bleeding? Am I the one bleeding for you? Bang, bang, it's the blood on your hands, babe. Or am I the one bleeding? Am I the one bleeding for you?
You're starting at 25?
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah, that's good.
Bang, bang, it's the blood on your hands, babe. Or am I the one bleeding? Am I the one bleeding for you? Bang, bang, it's the blood on your hands, babe.
We're gonna be doing max push-ups. You just push yourself to however many push-ups you can get, right?
Yeah, I figured it'd be good since it's like your first time back in here. It's like a benchmark.
21.
1 shot fired, 3 shot fired. You better pray to stay alive, 'cause after 10 you won't survive. You better pray to stay alive.
Okay. Appreciate you. Thanks for everything, bro.
But I want to say, let's look back on this video to see his progress.
100%.
A few months.
I don't know.
Sardines look nasty AF.
Yeah, no, they're disgusting. He said he likes the sardines better than the caviar. So that's good. You're saving money. What, you like the sardines better than steak?
Did not like the sardines better than the steak. It's a lot easier to eat than I thought when you add the salt.
Yeah.
Let me weigh myself.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, it's time for the official weigh-in after living like Tristan Lee for 24 hours. Well, it was more like 8 hours, but for the title, 24 hours just sounds
that
cool.
sounds better.
Yeah, so, ready? Here we go. Whoa, oh my gosh.
35 pounds.
Dude, 154 point. Holy crap. Okay, I think we literally got it.
Damn, that looks insane.
And then I'm gonna try to do the same.
No worries.
Yeah, it's good. Bodybuilder Rug.
I look like I just came back from the dead.
He's like, holy shit, dude, I look bigger than you.
Start getting an ego, like, yeah, bro, I think I'm a little like better than you. Like my form and everything today was way better than
definitely.
I'm sure like if we were like both standing next to each other and like a girl had to choose like who had the better body. I don't know. I'm just saying. You want to see mine and Noah's flex?
Shredded.